What up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Hollywood, man, here for another interview, man, off the record podcast where we talk to the people that are on the records, but it's off the record. But you get it. Anyways, man, if you haven't already, go check out the past episodes, man. I'm tapping in with a lot of dope DJs out in the Capital District, all right? So speaking of dope DJs, man, this guy that's in the building today, dope person, man, friend of mine as well, outside of music, and a super, genuine dude. So without further ado, man, my guy DJ Ketchup is in the building.
What up? How's everybody doing out there? DJ Ketchup's in the house. We outside today.
Mr. Keep the Ladies Dancing, man.
Yes.
How you feeling, man?
Yo, man, I'm good. Tired. Always tired. But I'm good. I'm healthy. Family's healthy. Everybody's doing good. That's about it.
That's good, man. That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. Yeah, man. So let's hop into the first question, man, because everybody wants to know, man.
Oh man.
Why are you called DJ Ketchup? I know that's the question everybody wants to know.
Yo, that's like the $1 million question, man. I love to tell a story, especially because it's an honor as somebody who was here once and who used to be a MC back in her day, which was my mother. My mother used to be an MC back in her day.
Okay.
She went by MC Smiley. And I never knew that. My uncle actually told me that. My uncle always told me that my mom was an MC, and then I talked to her about it. She's like, yeah, I used to just go out with the guys, you know what I'm saying? Always be with her brothers and stuff at the clubs, and they would just be out there. She'd be out there. I'm hosting the night. So one day I was at my uncle's wedding. My Uncle Donnie got married, and I think that was like my first wedding I ever went to. I was 14 years old.
Wow.
And I was like, we went to the wedding. The guy had all these lights and stuff. He was sitting down on a dime. You know what I'm saying? Sitting down on a dime. I didn't like that. I felt like he needed to be standing up, but he had like the subwoofers. I'm a big bass guy. I love bass.
Okay.
Love bass. So I'm like, we went back to the house. I was like, back to the hotel, and I was like, Mom, I want to be a DJ one day. And she was like, you have the best personality ever. She was like, that could be a great job for you. She was like, your personality's out of this world. She's like, you could dance. She was like, you'll end up being better than all the DJs. They're gonna have to catch up to you. And just it clicked like that. And we happened to just be, I don't even know if there might have been a ketchup bottle somewhere, but I was just dumb and stupid. And I was like, I could be DJ Ketchup because you got to catch up. And then she said to me, are you ready for the people to say the other jokes, like the mustard jokes and the condiment jokes,
the relish jokes,
yeah,
all
man.
that.
I said, yeah, man, they can make the jokes because everybody, they hated on Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They hated on Michael Jordan. So, but yeah, man, yeah. That's how I got the name, and it just stayed there. I actually was once I always ask my brother Kyle, my manager. He's actually my manager. He ain't my brother no more. He's my manager.
Yeah.
I asked him one day. I'm like, yo, I want to change my name so people can get it more. I wanted to spell it KETCH-UP, and he was like, no, just leave it. Just leave it.
Yeah, for sure.
Leave it there. And then even me being in the wedding game, my name was always kind of. I heard through some grapevines that my name was always made fun of, like in the wedding game, like with the bigger detail. Why is his name that? You know what I mean?
Of course.
But I kept my name that just to show these kids right now that you could be named anything. You could look like me. You could look any type of way, and you could still get booked. It's not about how you look. It's about what you're doing. It's about your what you're giving off, your energy, your music, how you're performing. Nobody cares how you look. You know what I mean? They might care a little bit how you look.
Yeah, for sure.
You gotta have your hair done, dress, present them. But other than that, they really want you to come there and do your job and go home.
Facts.
That's what you're supposed to do when you go to work.
Facts. DJ Ketchup, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, there you have it, man. DJ Ketchup. Now you know, man.
And RIP to the GOAT too. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. So you remember your first DJ gig ever?
You know what? I don't. I do. I know I don't know if it was like, I honestly don't know if it was my first gig, but I do know my first, I'll say like my first backyard pool party. It was at this girl named Rebecca Carpentier. She actually, shout out to Rebecca. She makes the cookies out there. She doing her cookie thing and everything. Rebecca, Follow her and all that. But so I think I was, again, maybe 14 or 15 years old, and it was in her backyard. It was a pool party. Mm-hmm. Kid you not, I think I was DJing off an iPod, an iPod, and had these computer speakers.
Make it happen.
Like not even the monitor computer speakers. I had the little skinny joints, that you gotta Like
the
gray ones with the little
with the
fake subwoofer in the hole in it and all that. Had those there, but it was doing its thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My mom was tight, and I took him from the crib.
Of course.
You took my speakers from the house. I was like, yeah, Ma, I made $100 though. You know what I'm saying?
She like,
made 100. She's like, okay. So but yeah, it was her house. Yo, I kid you not, the 3 songs that I played probably I mixed them all in different flows. It was Jaquan Tipsy.
Classic.
Yo, it was oh my gosh, I think it was Drop It Like It's Hot. And oh my gosh, what was the other one? It was it's gonna come to me, but I definitely know it was Drop It Like It's Hot and Jaquan Tipsy, and like just back and forth. But it just back in the day, we didn't care. You know what I mean? We was
once
more
you share
chilling.
music,
we were little kids. We was just but everybody, but we ain't really know what the song is about until we grew up a little bit. But that was that. I for sure think that might have been my first gig. But yeah.
So how soon was that after the moment you got like the name? Because you said you was the same age, right?
Yeah, I was around the same age, but I don't think I was a little. I was honestly, I was a shy kid. You know what I mean? But I was still a little bit outgoing, so I don't think I presented that name to people because I didn't. I honestly back then cared what a lot of people thought about me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that backbone. You know what I'm saying? But now.
Say what you want.
Say what you want. I don't care.
Facts.
But yeah, I don't think I think I was just going by Cha, because even some of my friends and them, that have kids now, they even say that, like, we know him as Cha, and that's true. Like, I probably was just Cha, DJ Cha or something, Cha's at the party DJing, I don't think I had that name. I think that name might have popped off when I was probably like, maybe 16 or 17.
Oh,
maybe.
wow.
I think it was like 16 or 17. And I was just like, you know what, I'm DJ Ketchup.
Gotta be.
I always got the jokes from the these higher up people. People laughing at me, but it hurt back then. But I was like, I'm gonna make this hurt into something.
But at the same time, too, I'm pretty sure they. It's a memorable name.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
And that's the thing. That's another reason why I stuck with it too, because like I said, like the kids, I was just at this kid's school called St. Madeline Sophia, and I was there with this kid went and bought a ketchup bottle the night before and a marker, and he was like, and his dad's like, why are you bringing
sign
this?
it?
Yeah, why are you bringing this to the school? He's like, oh, DJ Ketchup's gonna be there. And he's like, you think he's gonna sign that? He's like, yeah. Like, so he brought it there. And so then one kid, so there was 3 different grade levels there. There was a kindergarten, then they did like I think it was like 4th grade maybe or something like that, but whatever. The kindergarten kid, he's at the front table. He's like, your name has ketchup in it. Like, I think he was like probably 4 or 5 years old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just so cool to him. He's like, so that's why I stuck with it, because those kids are going to be the ones that are going to be booking me when they're 16 and when I'm 55. Hopefully these things still work.
Right?
But yeah, man, yeah. That's why I stuck with it. It's a catchy name. Even somebody did. I was on the Rotterdam Outlook page getting tagged a lot because I actually it got kind of big in Rotterdam. My name got, because I went to Shelma, and then from Shelma I started doing all the high school events.
Yeah.
And then actually my we'll get to that to really how it got big. It was actually my brother's cheer company. But with the name, I just stuck with it, and I just said to myself, like, why not just be different? I just wanted to be different. That's really that's really all it was.
For sure. You got to go all in, man.
Got to be all in.
So now, while we're on the topic of Ketchup, Ketchup Enterprise, man, is your twin brother, right?
Yes.
Shout out to my guy, man.
Shout out to my guy.
Yeah, man. Talk about Ketchup Enterprise and like what made you guys want to launch, the entity as that.
It made us want to launch because our mother always said, nothing beats a failure but a try. And when she said that to us, that means you try everything.
Right.
Why not? Who says you can't? Who says you can't be a photographer? Who says you can't be a videographer? Who says you can't be a DJ?
Facts.
Who says you can't do any? Who says that? Only you say that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So you might as well give it a go. So that's why we started the company. And also I think my brother actually, he had kids before me, and Cobb Ben started this company. He started the company, but then as I started to grow as a DJ, we're like, yo, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go into the wedding game. You want to come in it with me? You can do photography. You know what I mean? You could do videography. So he went and started to look up stuff. Learn the trade, learn it all. Like, why can't you? Why can you not do this? You know what I mean?
Right.
Who's to tell me not to? You get one life to live. Live it.
Try it all. Why not?
But yeah, we did it. He did it to take care of his family. He has 2 daughters and a son. I got a daughter now, but and now it's full. It's full
Yeah.
on. it's full on go time. Like you know, it has to be go time.
Yeah.
Our mother was only what I think she was 52 when she passed away. You know what I mean? So we're 33 now. So sometimes that plays in our head, like, will we make it there? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's 22 years from right now. We gotta go. We gotta do this. So that's really why we're doing it. We're trying everything. We're trying everything because again, nothing beats a failure but a try.
Correct. What are some services that you guys offer?
Pretty much. I mean, we have my fiance. She does a lot of her. She could make decorations for your tables, for your like tabletops for weddings. She could even do it for sweet 16s, whatever you have. She does a lot of arts and crafts and stuff like that.
Oh, a lot of like decor type
decor,
thing.
Decor, pretty much decor. She has her own company, Nuevo Creations. Shout out to them. Other than that, we do photography. My brother does photography or the videography. We do. We have like uplighting. We'll do like a full lighting thing. Me as a DJ. We also have another DJ called DJ Dan.
That's my guy, Whalen, right?
Whalen. I think he likes Whalen more. My bad, Dan. We don't put Dan in there though because I like to mess with him a lot. That's my guy. Dan is an amazing DJ.
Super dope dude.
He's the man. We really want it to be everybody though. We want it to be you. We want it to be TGIF. We want it to be DJ Tech. We want it to be DJ Romantics. We want it to be whoever. Everybody under one entity, under one umbrella. Not to say that you work for us. It's just like, hey, I want to give you a call because I had last year on 10/22/22. I had 15 inquiries, bro.
Wow.
15.
Wow, that's
There's
crazy.
15 DJs out here.
Easily, yeah.
But, you know, it just seems like, I don't know what it is, you know, I don't know what it is, but I would love, guys, like, let's all sit down, let's come to the table because, you know, we live one life. There's so much money out there that's untouched that we all could touch, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's time to take over. Like, we could take over. We could easily take over.
No, for sure. So, what, now talk about the benefits, you know, of being able to work with your family and like how does that make you feel?
Man, the benefits of being able. So now I like how you asked that question. So we're gonna rewind back to the beginning of even the name being DJ Ketchup, how to get there. My brother Unique, he has his own cheerleading company, cheer and dance company called Triple Threat Athletics. Excuse me.
Yeah.
They just got back from Dallas. They got first place.
Ooh,
First place in
congrats.
Dallas. Bam.
Congrats.
And I did his cheer competitions over 13 years ago. It was at, I think it was at Proctor's Theater, maybe? His first cheer comp.
First one at Proctor's?
First cheer comp was at Proctor's. And that blew it up. That blew it up for me because I was out there doing what I usually do, entertain, but I was on a cheer mat in the middle of a gym and everybody, like, all the cheerleaders are on benches and everybody's looking just down at me. You know what I mean? It almost felt like Kanye West out there, like how he does his concerts and just him in the middle and yeah. That was it. And then so from there, I started to get booked for a bunch of the cheer competitions, and then I got all little girls going to their sweet 16s, and then I was going to the high school.
Yeah,
so
snowball effect.
Shout out to my brother Unique Priest on that one. Bing, bing, bing. If it wasn't for him, man, I don't know if the name would be that poppin', you know what I mean? And then we got my sister Asia. She is just a book smarts. She is.
Shouts to Asia, man. She
Asia
booked me up for Father's Fest too.
She is. When I tell you, she's persistent. She comes straight forward. You know what I mean? And we need that. We need that because the boys we're a little soft. You know, we got a little. You know, but she even tells me, yo, Chuck, get your check before you even set up. You know what I mean? Like, get your check, like, and I'm like, wow. I mean,
you're right.
You're right. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Never thought of that.
We're all Umbrella Nation. We're actually about to start a non-for-profit in my mother's name called Lorraine Maid. So we're trying to just do a lot and just keep the honor, keep the name alive of our mother. That's pretty much it. Yeah.
That's dope, man. That's dope. Yeah. So now some DJ questions, man. Do you have a pre-DJ routine, like something you do before your weddings or like your gigs or anything?
I do. So what I do is pack my car and I check it 15 times before I leave. Smart man. Still will leave something.
Yes. Yo, my last crazy enough, my last 3 gigs, I forgot like one item.
Yeah, it's crazy.
My last gig, I forgot my whole DJ board.
How did you do that?
Because I keep switching boards. So normally I have like a big one and I had the little one. And the little one is just so easy to like forget.
Yeah,
So,
oh yeah.
bruh,
Bro,
the whole
have you ever
board.
left your computer at a gig?
Left my computer at a gig? No, but I remember one time that I think I called you because I was panicking where I left my charger somewhere.
I think so. Yes.
I left my charger
the
somewhere.
silent party.
Yes,
Silent
yeah,
party.
exactly.
Yep.
I left my charger and and I'm like, yo, like it's dead.
Yeah.
And I had to scramble it and I was DJing somebody's set at that.
Walmart
Yo,
around here?
oh my goodness.
Nope,
I was
nope.
I was like, yo, if Amazon Prime could really make it happen right now, but it was literally like 2 hours away.
Yeah,
But yeah,
I've left my computer places. I've definitely, but that was just me talking to somebody and thinking I packed my car. So now every time, but yeah, the routine is I pack my car up. I go back inside the venue 2-3 times, even pre. So pre is just, I honestly, as weird as it is, bro, I probably go to weddings listening to just nothing.
nothing.
I
Yeah,
listen
some
to my thoughts.
some silence.
I like to
Yeah,
listen
yeah.
to my thoughts. There's a lot in my head. There's a lot in my mind. A lot that I still think about. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'll be realizing that when I get to the gig, like I just drove an hour away with no music.
Yeah,
like,
no,
just
because you're about to
music.
listen to music for the rest of the
that
night too. So
That too, and I'm trying to get into my. I do read the names. Oh my gosh, I read names off of. So I always try to do just first names because sometimes reading last names and then going to another person reading their last, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I try to ask for the first, but if they'd want me to do first and last, I do it, and I actually do sometimes. Will just go read that over the whole way there, like. But then I'll sometimes sound it out in my own way, like I'll write it down how I want to write it. So yeah, those are a lot of my routines. But and then pray for a great event. Pray for me to get through this event. You know, because sometimes seeing like. You know, the guys dance with their mothers. That is super emotional to me. Like, sometimes I had to DJ a wedding probably 3 days after my mom's funeral, bro.
wow.
Yeah, bro. It was the weirdest thing in the world, bro. But I got it done. I got it done, and I knew she wanted me to do that. She wouldn't have wanted me. No, get up and go. So that's why I'm still up and I'm still going because it's like I now have to do what she did, take care of my family.
Yeah,
that's important.
I love that, man.
Very important.
So
get life insurance too, ladies and gentlemen.
Facts.
Life insurance is very important.
Facts. So my other question, a DJ scare before? You ever had a DJ scare? You do a lot of weddings, so any DJ scares that come to mind?
I had a few. One that comes to mind was, it didn't even involve me. It involved a photographer. I forgot. I can't remember his name. Oh my gosh. We were at what's the venue? 90 State. And you know how they, you got to kind of pull the table back and they'll invite, the guests will go pack and then you could push your table back during cocktail hour to set up. So we're doing that. This photographer puts his camera on my table and I'm setting up, you know, my stuff's on my table. So I'm just thinking my stuff's on my table. I can move my table.
Of course.
My table.
Yeah.
Grab my table and his camera
hits the floor.
Bam, hits the floor. So that right there, I'm like, I like the pictures. And there's still pictures to be taken. Did I just ruin the wedding? Lo and behold, so he's looking at me, I'm looking at him. We both looking at each other. It was Spider-Man meme? Yeah, it was definitely a Spider-Man meme. I'm like,
So what happened?
We're like, oh my God, I'm sorry. I won't front. My heart starts racing. Of
course.
Bro. I'm like, dang, did I just break this man's camera up? You know, I get money though. You know, I got you on a new one if you need it, my guy. But sheesh.
You're right.
Sheesh, you know, shouldn't have been there. But I'm guessing. But lo and behold, actually, he had a lens protector on there. That's all that broke. Everything was good. The camera, he went and took everything was good.
Oh, so this was before the wedding started.
No, this was this was actually. I think they did their outside pictures. They got all outside pictures. It was about to be ceremony. Yes, it was actually about to be reception.
Okay.
It was about to be reception because I was just pulling my table up and then pulling my speakers up and I was set up. So no. So he did get a bunch of his stuff, but the card wasn't damaged. Nothing was damaged. But other than that, like a DJ scare for myself, I probably would have to say DJ scare. I definitely would say one day my computer just turned off. I took my charger out of my computer and it just shut off at a wedding. And ever since then, I have two. I have two computers.
Two
So
laptops?
I just have one in my backpack ready to go.
Just in case.
Yeah, I think that battery was so shot and I was charging it every time I was using it.
Yeah.
I think when I just took it out, like it was like, whoa, you
Yeah.
need me in. It just shut
Yeah.
off. But when I tell you I was quicker, that was
So
probably.
what'd you do? Yeah.
I just got on the mic and I said, honestly, what did I do that day? I think I just got on the mic, and this actually happened too in my beginning when I wasn't afraid. I'm not afraid to say I used to use my phone. You know what I mean? I used to use, sometimes that comes in backup.
Yeah, as a segue. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
And people will never know.
In that moment, hey, my phone probably saved my DJ career.
Oh, wow.
So I think I just got on the mics and asked everybody how they're doing out there, make some noise for the bride and the groom,
Yeah,
and then I think at that moment actually it might have been Cake. So what I think I did was fade out the song that I might have put off on my phone, and I was like, "Ladies and gentlemen, it's Cake time." In that time, I played the Cake song from my phone, and then in my computer, I put my charger back in, and it all loaded back up.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
bro, that was in that, and ever since then, I now take 2 computers to my gigs, and even my music too. I'll take my backup of my music because sometimes. Them hard drives be acting finicky sometimes.
Yeah, that's the thing, man. Technology.
Technology's crazy, and I don't like to leave all my music on my computer. I just feel like it's doing too much.
Something's gonna happen.
I'd rather have it on external.
Yeah, I think I seen a picture with you recently where you had a big external.
Yeah, I got rid of that. I think it was a little too big. I slimmed down now.
What's that?
I'm actually with the SD ones now because it's actually a little quicker.
The solid state?
I'm with those little smaller ones because I
Yep.
learned from one of my computer guys. He said when you use those externals, that disc is spinning every time you're throwing a song on there. So just imagine that disc spinning and then it's stopping and then it's spinning. So so it's better to use the SD things because it's don't have the disc in there. So
That's interesting.
Learn something new every day, man.
Yeah, for sure. With doing all the weddings and having a bunch of them under your belt, do you ever you get nervous anymore? Or?
At weddings?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I have some interesting clients. I've had some interesting clients. They're all dope.
Yeah.
They're all dope clients, but I've had some challenges, some challenging weddings where I've had a wedding where actually the most challenging wedding was shout out to the Otati. So it wasn't challenging, but basically she said she doesn't. This never was said to me. She says she does not want to hear the regular wedding songs.
Oh, so she wanted you to be think outside of the box.
Yeah, so then it confused me at first. I'm like, wait, what? But then I got it. Like the regular Earth, Wind, and Fires, the celebration, all that. You know what I mean? And that right there, ever since then, and that was only like 3 years, maybe 3 years ago. Maybe even four. My man Tim Cox, he just out of nowhere. I'm like, yo, Tim, if he plays lacrosse, dope lacrosse player. I was like, yo, Tim, if you're going down to Albany and you scored a game-winning lacrosse goal, what are you gonna do? And out of nowhere, bro, he's standing there and he just busts out a standing tuck, bro.
Oh my!
It was craziest wedding. That wedding was so dope, and the energy there was so live that I'm like, wow, I mastered her. I know I definitely mastered her or over exceeded her expectations. I should say that
of her request.
And she's a fan. I knew she knew I would have done that. I've known them for years. I've done all their family's events and stuff like that. So, but yeah, that was probably the most challenging thing that I was ever told. Like, yo,
okay.
I'm like, oh, okay.
That is
so
interesting.
now that I hear that now from brides, because a lot of brides are now, everybody wants to do TikTok weddings.
Yep.
Everybody's getting ideas from TikTok. They don't want to hear a traditional song. So now everybody wants to party. Now I'm ready now. So bring it. I'm ready for the challenge. Bring it.
Do you know your wedding count? How many weddings you've been a part of?
I don't know, but I know since 2020, I've been doing at least 50 weddings since 2020. I've been doing 50 weddings a year. Wow. Yeah, man. And mixed in with Sweet 16s.
Yeah, other events.
So, and that's the thing. I miss the high school. So like, I miss the high school so much because the brides and grooms they're snatching me up. Prom season's in May, so it's wedding season. You know what I mean? So it's hard to get. I really, really want to get back to those high schools, but it's hard to get. Like I try to tell them, yo, you gotta the night you book me for next year because the brides are. Yeah. But I do like to
need that deposit.
Yes.
You heard?
If you don't send a deposit, we're just talking at this point. I don't know. We're just conversating. But no, I do miss the high schools, but I love the weddings. The weddings are super duper fun, bro. Like I kid you not, I love being at weddings. I love seeing people in love. Like love is cool. I love all loves. I love to be at the same sex. Those are I think those are super fun. Same sex weddings, dope.
Yeah.
Dope, bro.
Yeah.
Dope. I was actually at one just last week in Syracuse to open up the new year, January 21st last week. Shout out to Elena and Christina. Congratulations, y'all. Yo, I'm on the mic, right? And I was like, so they played a song, and I'm like, ladies, come to the dance floor. And some chick comes up to me. She's like, nah. She's like, you got to say lesbos come to the dance floor. And I'm like,
That got him out, though.
I'm like, I'm not saying that. Like, there's the grandma's here, you know, even her mom, the mom. I'm like, you want me to say that? And she's like, yeah, just go ahead and say it. And I was like, all right, yo, lesbians, get out there. Yo, when I tell you.
They went bro. That's a trigger word.
Bro, when I thought I was going to get canceled, bro. I was like, they were like, ah! It was crazy. I was like, let's go.
That's dope.
It was dope vibe. And they brought the energy, and we conversated before the day before their wedding leading up, and I'm like, yo, my first and last, all my weddings I put my all into.
Yeah.
But obviously to kick off the season, I'm going crazy.
Gotta get to it.
Yes, don't take that no way. You know, I'm going crazy for all my weddings, but it's like that first wedding is like, I'm so excited, you know what I mean? It's
I just can't hide.
Yeah. I do that all the time too. My daughter's starting to do that now too. Like she'll put a song in with a conversation.
Right.
That calm down song.
Calm down. She's like, Daddy, calm down.
Yeah, she'll bro to her mom too. I'm like,
that's hilarious.
She's like, calm down. And she do the dance too.
All right, so I know with your weddings, you have this thing that you do, man, and I really admire it. And you do like these couple pictures.
Oh,
you know, you take your pictures with your couple.
Yes.
What time? At what point do you do that, man? Put me on.
Yo, I wish I would start doing it at the beginning of the wedding, but sometimes I'm doing that this year. This year, I have what are those things called when you do the New Year's? I have New Year's resolutions all stuck in my head.
Okay.
I never put them out. They're just in my head. But my New Year's resolution is definitely to take these pictures before the wedding starts because most of them are at the end. Like, yo, can I get a picture?
Yeah. Then they're dancing,
like,
sweaty and
really?
stuff.
And I'd be like, dang, I'm sorry.
I know. I'm like.
But
what
yeah, I take those definitely. This year, I'm going to be taking those at the beginning of every wedding. And actually, I got a funny story. So during COVID, a lot of my weddings got canceled. So shout out to my baby girl. What we did was I was just thinking outside the box because that's when everybody was thinking outside the box.
You had to.
I'm like, yo, what can I do to like still thank the people, the clients that were potentially going to book me.
Yeah.
And what I did was I started to like put myself. I would have my girl. She would literally. How do you do?
Like a crop.
She would crop me out of a funny picture, and then I would just go in like one of my clients. They were at a horse. They're at a horse track, and I was on a horse.
Oh yeah, I remember.
So you remember that one? And
yeah,
so
I remember.
they were in the stalls, and then she put me. They were like standing on the fence thing, taking a picture at Saratoga Race Course.
Yeah.
And then she put me in the back on a horse, and I put it up on my thing, thanking them. And then there was another couple that had steps behind them.
Yeah.
And I took picture on a
Just
step.
popping up everywhere.
And I put so that was the fun year right there because I even did that with all the high schools. I went by all the high schools and I took pictures in front of the school signs to thank them.
Yeah.
I was just trying to think outside the box. I called the news so they could put me. I thought that
Right.
was something special, but they didn't hit me.
Right.
I should have went through you because you're always on the news, my guy.
You know that. All right. So
more music, less violence.
yes, sir. You know that. So born and raised in Schenectady.
Born and raised in Schenectady.
Yes.
Shout out to Schenectady. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
man.
A lot of people are afraid to say that. Love where you're from. It created us all. Love where you're from. I'm from Schenectady.
Facts, man.
I'm from
Facts.
Schenectady, baby.
Representing, man.
Boyston Street. Then we moved to Eagle, and then now I'm living with my
Facts.
family. You know.
So Rivers Casino.
Rivers. Shout out to Rivers. Shout out to Rivers.
You was doing your thing out there, man.
Yes, yes.
The casino came to Schenectady. You know, brought a lot of job opportunities.
Yes,
you know,
it did. Shout
obviously
out to
people.
Rivers.
A
Shout
lot
out
of
to
money gets spent there, but
Yes.
a lot of money gets made there as well. So that gig, man. Like, how'd you end up there? Like, I've never seen nobody DJ at a casino before.
Yeah,
Like,
it honestly came about my brother. He is he'll push any button.
Mm-hmm.
Again, nothing beats failure but a try. He pushed the button and he put up a post and he put up the Rivers post like, yo, we need, like, even before nobody even knew there was gonna be entertainment. He's like, yo, DJ Ketchup needs to be DJing here. thing got all he shared, whatever, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. It got to the right person, this guy that from Proctor's, Sal Prisatori. I think he's out. He moved us. Shout out to Sal, and also shout out to DJ Truemaster, because I heard DJ True threw a lot of names in there at that time, plugged in a lot of names. But then my name kept ringing up in there from even the people going in there to work. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's like DJ Ketchup. So then they were like, oh, let's see who the guy was. But that's how it came about. And it's a fun time. I love Rivers. I haven't been there in a while. Unfortunately the entertainment is over at 11 now. So I just, to me, I don't want to do my following a disservice of coming to see me. Yeah. And I'm out at 11. They might show up at 12. Think I'm still there. No, so I'm gonna be, I'm definitely gonna be back there, but I just want, I would rather the time be a little bit more adjusted.
Of course,
we want to be out late, but yeah. I
so
love it, but
another Schenectady event, man, that we did together, actually, Summer Night, man.
Yes.
Summer Night. That was a epic one, man. So talk about just getting that love from your city, man. I know it rained a little bit, but people still stayed and partied, man. And I might throw in a little B-roll so y'all could kind of get the experience.
Please do.
But man, talk about that experience.
That was a great experience. Shout out to my team. Shout out to my family. Without them, all the way from my old lady, all the way to even my daughter. You know what I mean? Everybody had a hand in there. Shout out to my man Jay. You the guy.
Facts.
Jay's the man. But that was probably the best experience of my life. I now feel I felt what maybe like Drake and those Travis Scotts felt like, because I'm like, yo, this is really happening. That right there was different, because that also right there, and now I can see why. Even my sister said it. My sister said now I can see. She was like, when I see that video all the time, she's like, I see why a lot of people think when they win an award, they think they're the almighty, and then they think their parents who are gone. Because bro, when I tell you that took a lot out of me to not faint on them dang subwoofers, boy.
Right.
That, because it was just, ever since I was coming up, I'm not gonna say any names. I've always just had a target on my back by certain people.
Yeah.
I had a big target on my back from certain people, and I had to fight through that. I even had to fight through that getting into Rivers Casino, because certain people went into Rivers Casino already trying to
some gatekeeping.
They were trying to put a bad taste on my name, but the person who was running the event already before that shook my hand. That's the thing. If you could hear all this stuff about me at these clubs that I may have DJ'd, but if you meet that person, DJ Ketchup, you are not one time gonna think anything about nothing comes with him, because out in whatever place this was, firefighters actually stood by my side because somebody spoke bad of me. Somebody was like, "Oh, that DJ Ketchup, he does this or does that," and the guy was like,
"Firefighter cosign that's legit."
Co-sign, and he said, "Well, how does he do that? He DJ'd my daughter's Sweet 16. None of that happened there."
Wow.
So why are you blaming this kid for that? What? Nothing happened at my daughter's Sweet 16.
Man, it's super unfortunate. The whole rap that gets thrown our way. Just out of affiliation.
It definitely is, and I went through that my whole life. I kid you not, bro. And that's kind of why I did switch the lane. I switched because I'm just like, you know what? I even see it for other bigger DJs like DJ Dredd. Look where he's at. He's in Florida right now, DJing.
Out.
He's in nightclubs out in Florida. DJ Rookie. He left. You know what I mean? When you switch a certain lane, start to do different stuff. You start to see you start to see different bags. You know what I mean? You start to see different people. You start to get in rooms you never thought you would be.
Facts.
I'm sure you never thought you would have been at Summer Night. I never thought I would have ever done that gig, bro. I kid you not. But when everything that aligned at that moment, like it was like my mom, everything with my mom, and not even my mom actually. It was something, I can't remember, something that was happening leading up to that. And excuse me, wow, gosh. It was my actually my dog Cookie.
Oh wow.
She was ailing out, bro. I had her for 18 years.
Wow.
And she actually I was left with the ultimatum to either put her down before the summer night or after, and it was just all, I'm trying to focus on summer night because I wanted to go in there with a clear, fresh mind. Like, I gotta kill it. Lo and behold, she definitely survived after that. After we had to put her down in August, but But that was definitely a lot. That was a lot on me. You know what I mean? It was my best friend, bro. Like that dog stuff is different, bro.
Yeah,
like
my condolences.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Dogs are crazy. I'm not getting no more ever again, bro.
He's like, yeah, no, I'm done.
Never again.
So, weddings, corporate, or parties? If you had to choose one, which one would you do for forever? Weddings.
I would do weddings.
Okay.
I would do weddings because it's two different families, and you could potentially bring those families together with your music. They don't even know each other.
Nah,
yet Tanya over here dancing with Randy. You know what I mean?
And they met for the first time.
They met for the first time. The grandmas are dancing with, and that's what I like to do at weddings. I like to incorporate everybody. I'm going to look at grandma. If grandma's dancing, I'm about to go out there and dance with grandma. You know what I mean? I like to shout out the mothers, shout out the grandmothers, the grandparents if they're still alive, because at the end of the day, I don't have any of those people around.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that I'm gonna represent them at your biggest day. Like that's your biggest day. So not even that, all the grandparents love, like grandparents to make their grandkids weddings are crazy, bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I want them to feel that, and it's so funny too. Even some couples will tell me like, I don't want to dance with my mom the whole
song.
The whole song.
Yeah.
What you think I do?
Uh-huh.
You go dance with your mom the whole song because I don't have that. I want you. You gotta dance.
Enjoy that moment.
You gotta enjoy that moment.
Yeah,
because you get one of these ladies. You know what I mean? You only get one of these queens. So you gonna dance your time. Sorry guys.
So how do you deal with work-life balance, man? I know that's you're a very highly requested man, and you give a lot of energy out, man. So like how do you go home and then now you gotta give energy to the kids, the lady, all that, So how does Ketchup deal with the work-life balance, man?
I deal with it by I watch my mom a lot. I watched what she did because she was a single mother, raised 4.
Oh wow!
So how can I come in the house and be you know what I mean? And she did it with 4.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I gotta hustle. Like I used to at once work from 7 to 3 and then go to parties from 6 to 10, then go to Legends from 10 till 3 in the morning, and then go to work again 7 to 3, and then go to a Sweet 16 from 6 to 10. You know what I mean? I used to do that back, and I stopped because I was feeling a little weird at that moment. Like I was feeling like I was actually making myself sick, so I stopped doing that.
Yeah.
But other than that, to balance it, man, I pray a lot. I pray a lot to God.
Amen.
I think a lot. Unfortunately, I think about death a lot because my mom died at a young age. So sometimes the devil tries to play with me a lot.
Yeah.
And, I don't like it to win. Even this shirt actually that I'm wearing, this is my friend Hada, his daughter. I think she was maybe 10 or 11. She got diagnosed with cancer, bro. So it's what the heck? You know what I mean? I think she beat it. I think she's done with chemo. I hope she is. I'm not too sure. But shout out to you. You're in my heart. I'm strong.
Sending blessings your way.
Yeah, definitely. But it's just, I think balancing it is just me. They always constantly thinking about what my mom did with 4 children. I have to.
Different
I
grind.
think that's just my balance, just thinking about her.
Yeah.
I don't think I do anything to do. You know what I mean? I think it's just thinking of her, thinking about how much she grinded. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's pretty much it.
So now you have you got a daughter, man. You're a girl dad.
Yeah, shout out to Lorena.
So I seen you took her to like Disney on Ice.
Yes,
was that it?
That was yes.
Yeah.
Great time.
How's the father life, man?
It's amazing. I'm trying to give her front row seats so y'all fellas out there know what to expect. You know what I'm saying? Bring it or don't bring it at all. You know what I mean? If you ain't sitting in the front row, she's not going. You know what I'm saying?
So I also seen you made a post recently where she like, what'd she put on her face?
Lipstick.
Lipstick?
And I wasn't home to clean it.
Oh my goodness.
Wifey had to clean it.
So she sent you a picture?
Yeah, she sent me a picture, and I was like, I gotta
look at your daughter.
Yeah, look at your daughter. But yeah, she put that was the first time she's ever done that. You know, I'd be hearing stories of the kids wiping the SHIT on the wall. Like, whoa, it's going down. You know, markers on the wall, pens and all that. So that was the first time she did that. But fatherhood's the greatest thing. It's the greatest thing in the world. I wish my mom could have got to meet Lorena. I wish. You know, I wish they got to meet each other because I know my mom would have loved her. But when I tell you my daughter, that's all she talks about. Like I teach her my mom. You know, it's almost like a religion. You know? Like it's creepy. But then they know each other. I know they know each other. She sings all the time. Like she's silly, super silly, like my mom. And so I teach her so she knows who she is. And she knows who she is. So.
Is your daughter into DJing or she like music or what?
Yeah. I don't know if you've seen that one video. I was playing a song, or I think she likes to scroll through TikTok. It was Rich Flex. She was like 21. She loves that part. 21. Can you do something for me? Yeah. She's like, can you hit a little rich? I'm like, what? So now I be in my room. I only DJ in my headphones now because I'm like, I don't want her to be hearing
all the music
Megan Thee Stallion shit. Because she likes to shake her little butt sometimes too. So I don't need her to be saying Megan Thee Stallion lyrics, getting crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But yeah, no man, she loves DJing. I would love for her to get into it. So God forbid, you know, something happens to me, I would love for her to get my you know, that phone number, the phone number, because to keep the company alive. You know what I mean? Need somebody to back, you know, keep that Ketchup name alive. Facts. And then who else would I want it to be but her? You know what I mean?
And the little one, yeah. So Ketchup, on that note, man, Ketchup loves the kids. That's the word on town, in the town, all right? So the dance moves, man. You always dancing with the kids.
Always.
Are we gonna keep seeing dance moves, man?
Probably not. I'm retired. No, I'm not retired, but I'm now that person that looks foolish. You know.
Why you say foolish though?
I can't get it. I can't get I want to make a TikTok so bad, but I like want to do the dances, but I don't have I don't have the time. I don't have the time to be making drafts. You got to draft it.
You got to
watch it 50 times. It's just one. I don't have time for that. So, but I want it. Maybe I might just do TikTok with me and my brother.
You're not on TikTok at all?
I'm not, bro.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and all the kids be like, yo, you could have been viral.
For sure.
You probably had 1 million followers.
Yeah.
I'm like, you know, but TikTok's very. How can I say? I'm still that guy who has a little soft spot.
Yeah.
The comments sometimes I probably have comments turned off because there are some bots out there that just don't care. I try to protect my energy as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like going on that, I'm good. You know what I mean? I don't want somebody to be like, I'm good with the jokes right now. You know what I mean? The most block, report. The most I can get by is the Ketchup jokes. But other than that, you know, I don't want nobody saying no wild stuff about my dog. You know what I mean?
I get it.
People are brutal, so that's why I think I'm afraid of it. But I might just get it and just keep my comments off because it's really at the end of the day, it's about the likes you're getting. So I might just the likes and the views. So I think I might get on it.
I think you should. Make that a 2023 thing, man.
I might have to.
So
I got so much content. I be at wedding and I don't post my content until 2 weeks after, and it's like then I gotta post more content. And I be forgetting. So
do it.
I'm about to get in it. I'm about to get the top.
So do you have a favorite genre to DJ?
Yeah, man. Everything.
Everything?
Nah, I'm just, if I had to pick a genre, I'm weird, bro. I like the I don't even know. See, it's like the dance. It's not the. I like the Chainsmokers stuff, but not the new stuff they're making.
Okay,
I'm more of the Chainsmokers. Like the selfie song was cool that they had.
Okay.
Closer, something just like this. Yep. Paris is.
Yeah.
What I don't like what they're doing right now, but stuff like that. I like that. Like Zed. I love the Zed. I love Zed and stuff like a little bit upbeaty stuff. I'm big in the house music. I love soulful house because it's just I like. That those beats to me for some reason they don't have a lot of them don't have words, so I like that. I like to listen to beats because some beats are like to some people to what words are to them.
Exactly.
I'd rather hear the beat.
Yeah, I'm a beat guy.
It takes them to another level, and then especially when they do like the little.
Little transitions.
I'd be like, I'm feeling like I'm
ascending.
I feel like I'm flying in the beat. You know what I mean? Like for real, bro. I'd be feeling like on some Lil Wayne, lonely on that dot.
Oh my!
I feel like when I hear I feel like I'm in that beat. Dang, shout out to Lil Wayne. You see, he's coming to Apollo. Tickets are sold out already.
Oh, I didn't see that,
bro. It's sold out. He's coming to Apollo.
Wow.
There's $600 tickets.
Oh
Tunchi. But I kind of wanted to go.
Easy F baby.
Kind of wanted to go. I'm mad. Hopefully they start selling them. But yeah, man. Yeah, that's it.
So, yeah, man. So the silent DJ parties, man.
Yes.
You booked me for your birthday for one, and then we did the other one. It was me, Dan Whalen, and Loose.
DJ Loose.
Yeah, man. So shout out to you for that, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
just that experience. What made y'all even want to just try, silent DJ party? I don't think I've ever.
That is our family. We're different. We try to do as much different stuff that we can, but it just seems to not click around here.
Okay.
It doesn't click. It was a great crowd, the birthday crowd. We would have loved for it to be packed, but to us, we don't need packed events.
Yeah.
We need vibe events. We don't care about it being this. We don't care about none of that. We care about a vibe. And even before, when we used to DJ in Troy, shout out to my boy Snuffo DVD, he used to always say 5 to 5,000 because we used to DJ out in Troy, and it would just be Snuffo and like 3 other people in there, and I'm in there going crazy, and he's like, yo, 5 to 5,000, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that always stuck to me because I'm like, yo, he's right. Perform like there's 5,000 people in there, so. That's how even our parties are. 5 to 5,000. Have a good time.
Yeah,
because you set the vibe.
I remember you posted something at like Encore Lounge or something like that. He was like, DJs wouldn't post with 20 people in a room or something like that.
Bro.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. They would never because that would hurt their image. I don't care to do that. I don't. There's 20 people in there. They're having all those 20 people are having a great time.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Encore Lounge too.
Facts.
Encore Lounge is about to be open fully. We're doing karaoke there. We got karaoke rooms you can rent. Hit me up in my DM or hit us up or just go on Encore Lounge on Facebook. You already know.
And Instagram. Facts.
Come sing your heart.
Facts.
Sing your heart. Hopefully I place that right back in the middle.
There it is. So, yeah, but the reason why I brought up the silent disco party was because that was my first gig that I got paid the most in an hour. I think it was like $150 an hour, man. So shout outs to y'all, man. Because after that, I was like, you know what? If I could do $150 an hour,
you have to.
Know price is going up.
Know your price.
Yesterday's price is not today's
price. We did, and also, that was just a. We always try to get. People always think, our prices are because we're trying to eat. It's not. Our prices are there's overhead. There's backdoor stuff we gotta pay. It's not just us getting a building and throwing a party and we're taking all that money. No, like you know how much you have to pay for after that. Like there's a bunch more that you have to pay. Security, you have to pay the venue, you have to pay every single DJ.
Yep.
You have to even pay for promotion. Your promotion that you've done with even the radio stations or even online. Everything costs. But people just always just you know how it is sometimes. But that
people are always gonna be sticklers.
we just want to always bring something different. Like we just want to always bring something different to the table because at the end of the day, why do you want to keep doing the same old thing forever? Do something different. But when I tell you the silent parties we're gonna do them every year now. We're gonna do them. We might even try to start doing them more every year. But we're gonna bring it back again because we want to try it again. We want you to click onto it. Click on. We did one in Saratoga for our birthday. It was fun. It was, I think there was probably like 75 people there, but it was a great vibe. It was a vibe party. We were not looking to have 400 people in there. We weren't. We knew 400 people weren't going to come. It's cool. It's fine. Whatever.
So now, drill music, man. How do you feel about the genre and just?
It's aggressive to me. It's there's no come down.
It's a different frequency.
It's just up here. It's up here. We were actually at my sister's house one day, and we were playing this game called Left, Right, Center. It's just a little fake dice game with $1. If it lands, whatever, you put the money in. And my nephews were listening to the drill music, and you know how you could listen to the most hardcore Jada Kiss in the background and be fine with it.
Yeah, but you was like, nah, we gotta change this.
We're like, who the hell is yelling? Like, who's yelling right now?
Yeah,
and
super aggressive.
That's my Like, what is going on? Yeah,
every EK.
Like, and like, it's just it's like, come on. I don't even like to hear the word cancer.
Mm-hmm.
So you know the song "Act Up" when she says he want a free pink breast cancer.
Yeah.
I like censor that word out because that cancer word is a trigger to me because of my mom. You know what I mean? So just to know drill music is just what they're saying. Why am I gonna put this out to a child?
Yeah.
Why am I gonna put this out to a child? Like it's crazy. It's crazy that it's taken over. I mean,
they love it.
They love it.
It's sturdy.
They love it. Yeah. And when I tell you, being a DJ right now is probably the hardest thing in the world because now you have to. They are
especially for the kids.
Society is almost turning us into TikTok DJs.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting scary, and I'm trying not to like. I want to keep doing these Sweet 16s, but it's like, I'm good because I don't, bro. It's only 15 seconds, so if you're playing a song before that part, they don't know what's going on. They're like, what is going on? And then they're like, when the part comes out, renegade. You know what I mean? Like, oh, how was that? Like,
no,
you know. But I love it. It's cool, but it's just like it is kind of stressful sometimes because it's almost like you just want to hear that. It's almost like you got 15 seconds to go, boy. You better go. It's like really you're really at the battle with that was on Juice.
Yeah,
the battle
for
now.
real.
Get going.
For real.
You got 15 seconds to switch that song, or they're losing attention.
Yeah, losing interest. They coming right off the dance floor. So now, seeing you post a picture, man. Rest in peace, PNB, man.
Yeah.
So how did you end up meeting PNB? Like, how did that happen?
That was actually a little booking agency. They always bring the artists out here.
Oh, okay, at a show.
Yeah, they had a show out here, and I met him at the show. I think it was at Proctor's was the first time I met him, and then I think the second time might have been at the Pepsi. I call it the Pepsi for life. It was at the Pepsi Arena.
Times Union?
Yeah, Times
or MVP? or did it? No.
Knickerbocker. Nah, but yeah, yep, that's how I met him. That's how I met PNB.
Cool dude?
PNB. Cool dude. He was cool. I mean, it wasn't much. The most talk that I've had with artists was with Bobby Smurda. He's a cool dude.
No, he's hilarious.
Mad funny.
Hilarious.
Mad funny, dude. Mad funny, mad. And I had a lot of time with him because, again, a little booking agency, they had a show out here in Albany. And Bobby was like, yo, dude, that opened. And A Little took me down to Florida with them, and that was actually before he got arrested and all that. And our chemistry down in Florida, it was like we performed together. Like you know how to DJ, you know how you take the song out a little bit, and he spits. We was doing that, and then he was stopping saying stuff, and I'm saying his song. Like it was crazy. It was weird, bro. It was weird.
Tough.
I think it could have been something. Yo, Bobby, hit me, my boy. I'm still out here.
Facts.
It's like, nah.
So now my last question, man, or one of my last question. I got like two left, maybe.
Bring it on.
What so for DJ Ketchup, man, for DJ Ketchup, why is it more than music? A lot of people discredit how important and how much value but yeah, man. So for DJ Ketchup, why is it more than just music?
It's more than just music, because it's to me it's life. It's life. It's not about it's about music, but it's not about music. It's about life.
It's more than music.
It's about leaving a legacy. Just how my RIP to my nephew. My nephew Damian was 14 years old and he was murdered, and he left a legacy at 14. He was murdered in New Jersey, and he had friends out here in Schenectady. We went to talk to a school probably, I think a week after he got murdered. We talked to this school, and some kid that went to elementary school with him out here in Schenectady was like, I heard about him getting shot. I would never think that would happen because he's like a superhero. He was my superhero.
Yeah.
You mean my 14-year-old nephew was your superhero? He's like, yeah, like he used to beat kids up for me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then, you know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. It's about leaving a legacy. That's what I want to do. I want to leave the biggest legacy. That's why I don't hold no grudges with nobody. I don't, you could hate me, and I might not even know it. We might dap each other every day, but at the end of the day, I still love you because guess what? I'm going to be gone one day, and why am I gonna? What's gonna matter to me hating you or loving you?
Right.
But just to know that I loved you, it's gonna heal my heart. You know what I mean? I don't
Facts.
care if you have any animosity towards me. It is what it is, man. Catch up.
So, anything else for 2023 to look forward to, man? Like what?
More content. You're gonna see more content from me. I'm on a challenge to give more content, to be more in with my followers. You're gonna see me doing a bunch of Q&As now with my followers. I just want to, maybe even like with pictures, I want to be more interactive. Me and my brother, we actually we follow Wallow and Gilly.
Yep.
Follow them a lot, and we know we're just like them.
Yeah.
So we've been sitting down. We're like, yo, let's just start doing it. Yo, we're starting to do it. We're starting to post because we have so much content of us just, yo, bro. When I tell you, me and him talk to each other like we're not related. Like the stuff we say to each other, I don't think anybody would probably say that. You know what I mean? Like, and I think it's just time to go. You know what I mean? Look at what they got. They got $100 million contract from Bleacher. What was it? Bleacher Report?
I think so.
Or something. They got and all they were doing was they're being themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
They were
That's
being
the best.
themselves.
That's the best.
So that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
it's
for
important.
sure.
I am big on people knowing what I'm doing. You know, but I do want you guys to know that just because you see me out here posting all this crazy fun stuff, partying every weekend, life is hard, ladies and gentlemen. Don't ever think that I'm living this lavish life of, you know, DJ Ketchup's DJing every weekend. He's with parties every weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, life is hard. Life is stressful. But if you need somebody to talk to, you can come talk to me, because at the end of the day, we all need somebody to talk to. And I'm not afraid to talk to anybody. So
Facts.
Love yourself. Stay healthy out there, guys. Peace, love, and happiness is all I preach. And power to the people, baby.
Yes, sir, man.
Let music, less violence.
Less violence, man. Let them know where they can follow you on, where they could keep up and catch up with you on Instagram.
Listen,
man.
you know I had to follow me on Instagram at DJ Ketchup. That's KETCHUP. If you're wondering why it's Ketchup, simply because you got to catch up. That is the same on Facebook. And you could also follow my company's page, Ketchup Enterprise. You could also follow Encore Lounge. You could also follow Nuevo Creations.
Yup.
Just follow us all, baby, you know? And also make sure you follow DJ Hollywood, and don't forget the
8. Do not forget the 8, man. And that is a wrap, man, for the Off the Record podcast. Shout out to my guy Ketchup, man. Schenectady in the building. And yeah, man, go check out the past interviews. Like I said, drop a comment if you learned anything new about my guy. And yeah, man, like, share, subscribe.
Next time he asks for some questions, y'all, ask me some questions, man. Dang,
man.
Yeah, man.
And most of all, catch up.
Catch up. More music, less vines.
We out of here.
Push it.
One love.
You are now tuned in